It's time for the Jim and Terry Show.
We are recording now, my friend. This is the Jim and Terry Show.
Yeah, I'm Jim, and I have to face the music. The reason Terry couldn't find the mass shooting in Taiwan, because it never did happen, even though I said it's a fact, absolutely 100%. It did happen. It did happen, but it wasn't in Taiwan. It was somewhere else.
Thailand.
A
Bangkok,
little bit
Thailand.
different. And that's why the capital city I couldn't get.
Yeah, it
was
doesn't
Bangkok.
sound like that. Yes, it's Bangkok, Thailand. A former police officer killed 37 people, including 22
It's
children.
gone up now. All right.
So I guess they're investigating where it took place.
Still sad. Sorry, folks, about all that. If you had people in daycare centers in Taiwan, I didn't mean to cause a panic.
I don't know all the details, but there's always a motivation in some of these things. Somebody gets angry about something.
Well, the cop was angry. This part I did hear correct. He was a police officer that got caught with narcotics, or some sort of illegal substance on him, and he was fired. That's apparently all we know about him at this point. So sorry about the misinformation.
Let it be known that we are not above apologizing.
Oh, no.
We do.
Oh, that Jim. He'll apologize about everything. He's a suck. He'll apologize. I won't apologize.
Oh, my goodness.
That's my, my alter ego there or something.
Yes, your Alex Jones persona. All right, let's move on to something that's interesting, which you and I are both interested in. I'm interested in the character. You like the production.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the politics. Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, well, jeepers, gosh. He wants to buy Twitter, and the news of today. He's going to buy it. And
is this one of those now? Can you hear me now? How about now?
Yeah.
Now?
Well, I don't know. I know one of the reasons why he pulled out of the deal, but I guess maybe he was going to lose the court case, and he said, "Okay, what the heck? I might as well buy it. It's only $43 billion, so I'll buy it." Now, the big concern in the left-wing part of politics and everything else and people's thinking is Elon Musk is a firm believer in freedom of speech to the point of even if you're a Trump, where you're lying every day and you're causing the nation to go into riotous mode, he still believes that you should have that right to do that. I don't believe in freedom to that point. I believe that if someone's going to incite, a nation to fall, you don't let them have the platform. So the concern is there's a whole pile of people, Alex Jones, that have been kicked off Twitter that Elon Musk will probably allow back on.
Yeah, that would be the day, like my protest over Spotify taking up that controversial host, Joe Rogan.
Oh, yeah.
And I took all my tunes off following my great...
Your good buddy.
My good buddy, who's...
Neil Young.
Who
you couldn't remember
whose
his
house is
name
down in Omimi is where...
Yeah.
He gave that last concert. Yeah. Well, I was going to open for him. Sorry, Neil Young. If I ever get to meet you, buddy, I'm a fan. I'm not worthy.
Yeah. I'd love to meet the guy.
Anyway,
that's what we should talk about. Really, get ourselves onto that.
Onto Joe Rogan.
Let's who you would like to meet, have a coffee with, or whatever. But let's finish up on the Elon Musk thing.
The Elon Musk. So on the interesting side of things, that's going back on the deal that he was trying to get out of, and then what the heck? I think it was accepted, was it not, by the Twitter board?
Yeah, it just might be a business manipulation, right?
Yep.
So he pulled out because he said you lied about the number of subscribers, something like that.
No, he lied about the number of bots. How many genuine accounts do you have on Twitter, and how many of those registered accounts are bots and trolls?
So my question would be, when he pulled out of it, did the stock drop?
Yes.
Yeah. So is he paying the full price again, or did he get it for a better deal? I heard he's paying full price.
Yeah, I heard it was full price too. So whatever it is, I'm not sure about it from a political standpoint. It is, to me, the best thing that happened politically was when Twitter finally said to Trump, goodbye.
Well, I agree, and I believe in free speech. But I also believe like wisdom's got to come in somewhere. And if you've got someone who is going to incite a riot, for instance, which he will do, he'll do that again. He likes to do that kind of stuff. You don't want them having that free mic. I'm sorry. If they're just voicing that their religion is astronomical or you know, worshiping dogs, I don't care. You know, that's not hurting anybody. But when you want to incite riots and absolutely destroy human beings with your lies, and he does that all of the time, and he couldn't care less who he destroys. Alex Jones the same, ruined the people's lives who lost children because he was making millions in the lies, so he just kept it going. That's not a nice person, Terry, if you want to know the truth. Really isn't a nice person, and you shouldn't allow them to voice their lies. You shouldn't allow that.
The regulations regarding social media are not the same as for what is known as legacy media, and that double standard has to change, in my opinion. And that's, you know, as much as people decry legacy media, I think the standards have dropped in social media platforms where anybody can say anything, and it's a dog-eat-dog world. Unfortunately, misinformation is being spread on social media.
And unfortunately, a lot of people that are on social media are being duped, and they don't know it.
No.
And there's nothing you can... This is one of the things that, you know, my brain gets tired over, where I get exhausted over, where I know there's no convincing of it. There's nothing you can do. And I'm in situations like that all the time. I don't try anymore. I'm not going to argue with you when you're not going to look at the facts at all. You know,
being equipped with the facts is my concern. So I like going down rabbit holes to see
you're
what
very
facts
good at that.
are facts.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid of saying, Trudeau, you're guilty. Your hand's in the pot. You were caught stealing the cookies from the cookie jar. Something like that. And the controversy now is Iran, but we'll get to that on another show. Let's stick with Elon Musk. And although Twitter is one of the instances, I got something else that I really like. And that's that Crew 5 went up.
Flawlessly, beautifully. And what I like about that too is they have a Soviet on board who is she the commander?
I don't know.
Okay, there's a woman commander too. Anyways, I think my point being, all we've ever heard is anybody that's rode into space on the Dragon say it's the best ride.
It's like riding
ever.
in a Cadillac or something.
Yeah, it's the best ride ever. And that Soviet cosmonaut, if she went into space prior, and I think she did, she went up on the
Soyuz.
The Soyuz, which is the worst ride in the world. So she'll probably come back and say, that's beautiful. That is just flawless.
I don't know. She's probably under orders not to speak of such things.
Oh, I know. But the truth of the matter is you got to give the SpaceX and NASA and SpaceX the thumbs up for the development, and NASA for welcoming private sources.
And NASA for letting a Russian at a time of global apprehension about craziness from Russia still send a Russian astronaut.
Yeah, I like that too, because the whole idea of the International Space Center was to unify the world, cooperating with each other for development for the better of mankind. And that's a great cause.
Yes.
I mean, it really is. And so I'm glad that they allowed that to continue on.
Will she, the cosmonaut, be going to the Soviets, the Russian side?
I think so.
So she's going to untie the Velcro and take off the duct tape and send that unit down, because they're going to disembark.
Yeah, I don't know where she's going, to be truthful. I thought you were going to say when she comes back, is she going to go back to Russia?
Well, that's a good question, because you don't land in Russia. You didn't launch from Russia. Yeah. Anyway, there's more to Elon Musk as well.
His new robot.
Oh, we can talk about that. But things of space that they're going to they've got a 6-month test project to adjust Hubble using Crew Dragon.
That is so cool.
That is.
Yeah, using Crew Dragon, not the Starship,
no.
which surprises me. But to use the Crew Dragon, and I don't know why nobody else can do this, but apparently they're working, and apparently Musk is paying for it. Like SpaceX is paying for the research to see if it can be done. And
he's got a lot to gain.
Yeah, well, the neat thing is the world's got a lot to gain by pushing that the Hubble
back up.
a little bit further into space so it doesn't crash into the Earth and it can continue on.
Yeah.
And that's great. All you got to do is change a few things, work on it, and I guess that's part of seeing if they can do it. If the crew
It was
can
last repaired from the International Space Station. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a Canada arm involved in astronauts.
No, that was a shuttle.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it was a shuttle with the Canada arm.
Okay.
But the shuttle, because wasn't it the shuttle that deployed it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure that. Yeah. Okay. I stand
I think
corrected.
it wasn't a space station, because I don't think you want those two things that close. Because I don't know if the Hubble has any way of really maneuvering itself.
I think you're right. I sit corrected. Not afraid to admit when I'm
So
wrong.
this is a mistake show. This is a
This is the
sorry
second
show.
one.
Yeah.
What else can we mess up? Stay tuned for the next Jim and Terry show. I'm Terry.
I'm Jim. Bye-bye.
Together, we're still two guys with the dregs of our coffee cup getting cold.
Yeah.